Welcome back, everyone. It is now Sunday morning after the big New England 900 Burnout Rivals weekend. We have a lot of work ahead of us to get this place cleaned up and turned around because we have go-karts Monday afternoon on this massive burnout pad right here. Got a lot of cleanup to do, especially with this rubber buildup and all the wire that is on the ground. Got a great group of people that came in to help me out and clean up the facility. Before we get to cleaning up, I want to show you guys some video I took Saturday from Burnout Rivals. Had a lot of fun. I want to show you guys, so let's go ahead, check out Saturday's portion of Burnout Rivals, and we'll be right back and we'll get right to work on cleaning up the track, getting it ready for go-karts on Monday night. Hitching a ride today in a Burnout Rivals with Tye in the Mustang. This might be one of the sketchier things I've ever done at Stafford Speedway.
Well, I figured since they accidentally ran your car over with a monster truck, I could cheer you up with
That's fair. I appreciate that. Not gonna lie, this is more nervous than like the first time I raced here.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. Never been in a like legit burnout car before.
I mean, you're basically controlling being out of control.
It's true.
Time.
That suit's fire. I like that thing.
Thanks.
That's fresh.
I just got it, so it's still one color. But
That's
I have a
it.
feeling after this burnout, it's gonna
Oh, it's gonna be rubbered up.
Yeah.
Oh, uh-oh. Tye's Mustang. It did not blow up, but it shut down with the throttle blade wide open. I could hear the blower. Let's hear it for Tye Braun. This is going to be a push situation. He lost fuel pressure or something. Maybe the computer.
So that is the video from Saturday's portion of Burnout Rivals. I didn't get much time to take videos from that day. I was bouncing around, keeping everything rolling here on the property. But first and foremost, I want to thank Tye Braun for letting me ride along with him. I know the car broke down, but it was still a blast. I think he ended up saying a fuse blew out in the, I don't know, electrical stuff. I'm no electrician, I'm no motor guy. It broke, a fuse broke, but he got it fired back up and he drove it back to the trailer end of the day. But that was a lot of fun to go out there with him, try out in a burnout car. It was nerve-wracking at first. I didn't know what to expect, and it was a blast. I had a lot of fun. I want to thank everyone from the Cleetus McFarland and the Freedom Factory group for just the inclusion, for letting me be a part of their event. I know we host the facility, but they don't have to go out of their way to include me in their whole program, and it was great to be included. That's the coolest part about hosting an event like this with this type of group. They're fun to be around. They know how to have a good time, and they include everyone. And it's I really appreciate they don't have to do that, and I know that. And it was a fun time all weekend. I hope you guys had a blast as well. But I wanted to thank Tye for bringing me along. It was It was a lot of fun. Took me out of my comfort zone, and I had a lot of fun doing it. Hopefully I could get down to the Freedom Factory for their fall race in November, maybe give it one last try, or on bad luck for him, I'm not sure yet. But thank you to Tye for letting me ride along with him in the Burnout Rivals competition. That is all the video for Saturday's Burnout Rivals Day. Now let's get back to the cleanup portion of the video. We got to get this track flipped around for go-karts. Let's get to it. For those of you waiting to hear the winner from the previous video from when I was painting the track, prepping for the New England 900, keep watching this video. We're going to announce it at the end of this video. We're also going to announce a new giveaway. No, it's not the whole pace car, but keep watching. The first step to cleaning up is moving all of these barriers from the burnout box back to where they belong. I've never operated this machine before, never used this type of clamp. I'm learning as we go. I wish I could figure out how to make these in a perfect line. It probably is a two-person job. I'm thinking for now, I'll get them all set to where they need to go, come back, and with the second person, line them all up so they're in a straight line down pit road. But really, we just got to get these barriers out of the way so then I can clean up all the rubber from the burnout pad. It's going pretty smooth so far. These barriers are moving pretty easy with this clamp, and we're getting there, slow and steady. We got quite a few barriers left to go. You can see I picked it up from the burnout box back there and just driving it down pit road. We have to put them all the way down from turn 1 to turn 4. So we'll get those moved, and that'll be step 1 to cleaning up after the New England 900. I'm trying to keep about 3 feet between the barriers, just enough to let someone walk between them. This one I don't have even remotely close to straight. That's not good. Let's see if I turn the machine, throw it in reverse, reclamp it. So now that weight should stay down, right? Let's see if that works. Kind of worked. Spinning that side down, right? So you can see where the old barriers were, where there's no grass. So I'm just trying to line those up. We got 2 more we got to put out, and then the rest will go to the other end of pit road. I hopped off the front loader. It's over there in turn 4. I finished putting all the Jersey barriers back at the end of pit road. The next spot I have to put them is back here on the back wall. So I went up and grabbed our little skid steer just to level out this area a little bit. So maybe these barriers will be sitting level again. These ones haven't moved in my entire lifetime. So underneath was very bumpy and there was no way I was gonna get the exact ones in the same spot. So just level that out a little bit with the skid steer. I'm gonna go ahead, run back to the front loader and move some more barriers. move these barriers today, the Freedom Factory Group rented out this clamp, and it's a savior. It has this hard plastic on it that helps grab onto these barriers. I don't know, it's a mechanical, I don't even know how this thing works, but it's doing the job. But a problem I'm having is when it comes to these stickers on the wall, that hard plastic doesn't grab onto the barrier and it'll slip right out. So I actually have to peel all these stickers off. So that's why you don't see them on the wall anymore. The clamp's not sticking to the K-rails and they're just sliding right out of the clamp, and we can't have that. So unfortunately, the Burnout Rival stickers are gone. We got to keep some of the Cleetus and other ones that are offset on the barriers. So you'll see those for a little while here around the Speedway. Gonna get back to moving these barriers. Only a couple left to do, then we'll sweep off the whole burnout pad. A couple hours later now, and we got all the K-rail, all the Jersey barriers back into place. I didn't quite get them all in line. That was a struggle. They look good from far, but yeah, they're not in line at all. My goal was just to get them off the pad, all back into place. I got the ones on the back. I got the ones on the back side pretty much in line. Those ones are good. But down pit road, I'm gonna need help to straighten those out. But I wanted to get them in place for now, just to get that out of the way. Them not being perfectly straight isn't gonna hold us up for go-karts. What's gonna hold us up is this burnout pad. Now that we got the Jersey barriers off of it, it's time to get all this rubber cleaned up and off the track, all the metal, and get this track prepped for go-karts Monday night. We're getting closer. While I'm out here, we got people underneath the stands picking up the trash in the grandstands, underneath in the pit area. We're moving right along, getting a lot done today. Looks like we're in good shape. I think it's supposed to rain a little later today, so I want to try to get the rubber off this track, so if it does rain, it could also wash off the track. Gonna jump back into the broom attachment here. It's been working pretty good. I might attempt to run my other skid steer and just run the bucket down the front edge over here and pick up as much rubber as possible first. That actually picked up quite a bit of the metal, all the blown out tires. We'll go ahead, jump back on the sweeper, sweep off the pad, and see what we end up with. We're here in the sweeper. This is working pretty good. You could see the path that I already did one pass on. I can't record on my phone while using the sweeper because this machine is much different than the John Deere over there. This is foot pedals and arm controls. I need to have both hands on. Yeah, it's a challenge to drive this thing, but it is picking up the rubber. You could see a clean path right there. I got a lot more to go. Gonna go ahead, pump this out, and get this track cleaned up. We're emptying the bucket here, and if I turn the broom in reverse, look at that, it pulls it all out. So I swept up that entire side from this white line over already. Now I'm just gonna do this side. I might call that it for today. Come back out here with the blower, blow it all off. Hopefully it rains a little bit, maybe washes it away. Come back in the morning and see what it looks like out here on the pad. We have the sweeper attachment for a couple more days. So we'll try to get as much cleaned up as we can. I think we're in pretty good shape. Looks like they got the grandstands picked up, the pits picked up, all the trash picked up. Been a huge help today. Matt, Jeremy, Matt's daughter, Mike, all came in today, my mom, my dad, helping out clean up after this event. I realized it wasn't as massive of a cleanup because last year I ran out of time after the Friday event that I didn't get all the garbage picked up underneath the stands. So it was 2 days worth of trash underneath the stands Sunday morning. This year we got it all cleaned up Friday night. Had a huge group help me do that. Alex, Chris, Nick, their other cousin, I keep forgetting his name. Emma, Jordan, Mike, who else? Jeremy, Jennifer was raking up trash. There was a huge group of people that helped me clean up after Friday night's event to get this place spotless. Like I said before, in many videos before this, it's not just me here. This is a big group of people, and I think this weekend especially, everyone notices how much we care about our facility, so everyone really pitches in and is like, okay, well, I want to be part of this. I care about this facility as well. So it's great to have that much support, have this place look as good as it did for the Cleetus McFarland event. A lot of feedback and a lot of positive feedback, especially people stopping me saying how they loved it, loved the venue. Thank you to all the new viewers that are watching and all the comments. I appreciate all the kind words. This is a family business. I am dedicated to this business, to this facility, motorsports in general. This channel isn't just, it has a lot going on for those of you that are new. A lot of behind the scenes here at the Speedway, Stafford Speedway specifically. I'd love to take this channel to a bigger audience and maybe be able to get behind the scenes at other tracks down the road. That'd be so cool to do. But number one, Stafford Speedway is a main priority and always will be. This is my home, and I want to make sure all of you enjoy it and all of you love being here as much as I do. Thank you to everyone that's watching today's video. I hope you are enjoying it. Clean up after the massive New England 900 weekend. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Like the video. If you also want to help support the channel, head on over to my website, davidroot.com. We also do a lot of auto racing, racing here weekly on the road with my Tour Type Modified. You can check out a schedule on my website of where we'll be. Whenever I'm at the racetrack, feel free to stop by and say hi. I love talking to all of you guys. That's enough talk. Let's get back to work. We got a lot more work to do. Back out here Monday morning now. Go-karts come in about 2 o'clock this afternoon to race here on the mini mile. The go-kart group already came in, set up their cones, set up the track itself, so you can see the racing surface that they'll be on. There's still some things that we got to clean up a little bit. Some parts are laying out in the grass. Some tire shrapnel are left over. Today, we got to focus on straightening these barriers out. I got them all placed yesterday, but you could see they're just all over the place. I didn't do the best job keeping a straight line. So now it's going to be a two-person job. I'll get my dad out here to help straighten them out while I'm in the machine lifting the weight and making it so he can move them around to where he wants them. After we get these set, the track itself, I'll do one last blow off and one last sweep, and then we got to pick up all these parts here in the infield. And that will do it for the racing surface itself. Other than that, we'll just do one quick walk around the whole property, make sure we got all the garbage picked up. Like I said, yesterday they came in, picked up the entire stands, the pit area. I'll go around, make sure the bags are changed out for the go-karts tonight. Go check out the back pit, make sure that's all cleaned up. And we'll be ready to go back to square one where the property is turned around, cleaned up, and ready to go racing yet again. Everything's set, cleaned up, and ready for action tonight for the Wild Thing Kart Series. One final piece that I missed. I saw it happen, but I have to get ahead of it here, is this grass over here in turn 4. The monster trucks got in here, tore up some grass. Over here's the worst. But what it did was just dug up some grass from by that light pole there behind the barrier. I'm gonna see if I could patch this spot up. Maybe that'll work. might not be the best fix. Oh, yeah, I gotta do a little better. Put some grass down, some soil that was in that skid steer bucket. Try to level it out, but it didn't turn out too good. We'll let that sit tonight. I think it's supposed to rain later tonight, so maybe that will compact it a little more. I'm not sure. I think I'll have to call in my landscaping friend Andy and get him out here to get this cleaned up for me. Other than this grass area, nothing really else got hit hard with the monster trucks. Nothing, no real damage. Well, I mean, there's the pace car. Should we go check that out? I haven't shown you guys that up close yet. Yeah. Well, here's the biggest damage of the weekend. Oh, this car. This car went out with a bang. It is, it's seen its better days. It's lived a good life. But the OG pace car, it fought back in the end. Monster truck was stuck on top of it. It didn't want to quit. I wonder if it still starts. I might, not sure if I have a plan yet for this car, but I might actually try to take it apart, save some pieces off of it. The wheels honestly look okay, but the rest of the body, yeah, this thing's rough. But don't worry, Cleet in the Freedom Factory group replaced it with a replica, another Dodge Charger, same exact scheme. We got the seats out of the old one, the Daytona seats. This thing's much cleaner. It has a couple more miles on it, but everything is in working order. I don't even know where I put the keys. The engine is good. They went through the engine. They went through the drivetrain, the fuel tank. Everything is clean in this vehicle. So it's gonna last quite a while. Yes, it's not the original pace car, but I don't know if you guys have realized over the past couple of years of my channel, I've had many problems with that car. We've had brake fires, we had fuel problems, engine problems, drivetrain problems. The car was just falling apart. It lived its life. It lived a very tough life, especially for only having 49,000 miles on it. But it went out with a bang. It fought back, and it put on a heck of a show this past weekend. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think I should do with this vehicle. I'm thinking I'm gonna try to take the drivetrain out, take some rims off, maybe put these rims on that vehicle. We'll see. But yes, Cleet did give us a pace car to replace our relic. Now it's time to announce the winner from my previous video when I was prepping the track from the New England 900 of how much paint I was gonna use to paint the walls, to paint the stars and stripes. No one got the right answer. I'm disappointed. There was a couple close, but no one got it spot on. I used a total of 42 gallons of paint. 40 on the walls, the white walls, and 2 gallons, one red and one blue to complete the stars and stripes. So the answer is 42, and the closest guess was 43. Actually, the only guess I think in the 40s was 43. And that's from Jeremy Martin, who helped me a lot this weekend, staying late, cleaning up the track, helping keep this place cleaned up for this amazing event this past weekend. So it's great to see him win a contest on my channel. So I'll get him a shirt. Jeremy, good guess, 43, you were close. Disappointed that everyone else, no one got it on the money. But now, for the new giveaway, because we're so close to this channel, getting to 10,000 subscribers, and I want to thank each and every one of you, I'm going to be giving away a piece of Stafford Speedway history, a piece of New England 900 history. You know what? Maybe it'll be a piece of the car. I don't know about this piece. It's going to be a piece of this pace car behind me. The original, the historic Stafford Speedway pace car from 2006 to 2025, pacing the field for so many laps. And a part of this historic weekend here with the New England 900 getting crushed by misfire driven by Brooke Pagliano. I think that's how you say your last name. I have no idea. All I know is she crushed the pace car. A lot of you are disappointed in me for allowing the Freedom Factory group to crush the pace car. I am so sorry. But you can get your chance to have a piece of this history yourself. Once I hit that 10,000 subscriber mark, I will be giving away a piece of this pace car to one of my subscribers. In order to enter, comment down below what your favorite part of this weekend was, or what your favorite memory is of this pace car. If you weren't here this New England 900 weekend, you missed out, but you have a lot of memories of this pace car. So comment down below what your biggest memory is of this pace car, and then also head on over to my Instagram page and hit that follow button. Everyone will be entered to win a piece of this. So let's get my channel up to 10,000. Thank you all for subscribing. Hit that like button if you haven't already. If you are a new subscriber, thank you. We have a lot more content coming along the way. Hope to have a lot of fun along the way with you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching. I hope each and every one of you enjoy these epic 2 days. I had a blast. I hope you did as well. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Throttle down and see you guys at the races.